Namaste. Today I am going to say about story of Dwarf Gundodharan and his hunger blessed by Lord Paramashiva. After the celestial wedding of Meenakshi, means goddess Parvati, and Sundareswara, there was a sumptuous feast. The wedding feast also showed a divine Leela of Paramashiva. He blessed his Gana Gundodharan with an insatiable hunger. The story symbolically shows that hunger of Paramashiva is also one of his destructive power. The master chef who prepared the feast had accepted Paramashiva to arrive with his large contingent of Bhutaganas, but Lord Paramashiva only arrived with a small retinue. So much of food remained uneaten, so the chef asked Meenakshi Amman, the bride and the queen of Madurai, as to what should be done with the food. Meenakshi Amman complained to Lord Paramashiva that she was expecting a large entourage with him and prepared the feast accordingly. She wanted to know what should be done with the rich food. Lord Paramashiva smiled and looked around and saw Gundodharan. He was a big, bellied dwarf who served as the attendant of Paramashiva. He was also canopy bearer of Lord. She looked at Gundodharan and filled his stomach with the fire of hunger. Within few seconds, Gundodharan told to Lord Paramashiva that he was very hungry. Lord Paramashiva asked Gundodharan to partake in the wedding lunch. Then Lord Paramashiva then told to Meenakshi that let Gundodharan first finish his feast. Then he will ask him to go to Kailash and get all the Bhutaganas. In a split of a second, a hungry Gundodharan reached the dining hall. Attendants spread banana leaf and started wiping it clean. A hungry Gundodharan pushes the leaf aside and told the attendants to get rid of the rituals and put the food on bare floor. He himself emptied pots of rice on bare floor and started eating. Pots of rice along with various curries arrived and vanished very quickly. Food started disappearing from the kitchen. Gundodharan kept demanding dishes. Finally, sweets arrived and vanished in seconds. There was no food left in the kitchen. The chef was clueless with the fire of hunger of Lord Paramashiva burning in this stomach. Gundodharan set his eye on the uncooked food items. He started consuming uncooked rice and vegetables. The chef ran to Meenakshi Amman and complained about the insatiable appetite of Gundodharan. Lord Paramashiva walked in and asked Meenakshi Amma whether Gundodharan had finished eating and should he send in the rest of Bhutaganas. Meenakshi Amma, who realized that this was her husband's divine play, told him that she had no intention in emptying the granary of her kingdom. Lord Parameshwar smiled and took back the hunger fire of Gundodharan. Hara Hara Mahadeva Shambho. Gundodharan cupped his hands and drank the water and was no longer thirsty since the Vaigai river came from the Lord's head and since it is but the Ganges itself. Vaigai river is also called Shivaganga, said Arur Raman in a discourse. It is also called Shivagnana Tirtha.